podcast. Let's go.
Yes, yes. Yes, we're just really getting everything all started. I appreciate this. It's probably going to give me a really good audience tonight, so I really, really appreciate it.
Round two, man. Listen, at 2:00, I was interviewing Seth Godin, and now I'm talking to Nick Tabor. Let's go.
It's nice. Well, didn't plan this, but this is wonderful. How are you doing?
Great, man. Monday is my mentoring day, so I spent the day mentoring people on my team and talking to Seth Godin, and now talking to you, man. This is it. I love it.
Nice. Hell, we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to hit the record because I'd like to get your thoughts on this before I get started with my other guests. So let me do this. So Bruce Lee has a saying, be like water. What are your thoughts on that?
Be like water? I like it. Actually, Bruce Lee was one of our really top 10s that did super well on the channel. It's just being flexible. I don't know. Are you talking about like in relates to fitness?
Fitness, business, whatever, man.
It's just this is like we're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Like this is it right now. You're demonstrating being like water.
Right. I am.
You go on and whatever, it didn't work. And so then you go on again, and then Evan requests to join, and then you say yes. It's like, this is it.
How can I refuse you? Really?
What?
How can I refuse you?
Well, but you're going with, like, it's going with the flow. It's adapting, right?
Right.
You want to achieve a certain goal, but I think it's really about being stubborn on the why and super flexible on the how. It's like you got a mission, you're trying to accomplish something, you have a goal. It could be a business goal, a relationship goal, a health goal, and like somebody comes and tells you, hey, the only way you're going to get healthy is by doing bicep curls. Okay, well, there's like a lot of different ways that you can, right? That's one way. There's a lot of different ways you can get healthy. And there's probably some ways that will really do well for you and other ways that won't do well for you.
Right.
And so it's adjusting, right? Like I was talking to Seth Godin today on responding to comments.
Yeah.
And he doesn't respond to any comments. He doesn't look at the comments. He hates responding to comments. He just doesn't want to, he doesn't do it. And so I said, hey, let me throw something at you. I love responding to comments. I think it's like the greatest thing of all time. I've hired people to help me respond to comments. And so it's a different way of operating. There's no like one way, but this way really works for me. And listen, I'm not going to critique how Seth, creates content and shares it with the world because he's had massive success. So yeah, that's being like water, right? It's like, here's what I want to accomplish, and then being flexible in how you actually go off accomplish it. Right?
Wow, damn. All right. So can you tell us like how the Be Like Water might have helped you as an entrepreneur?
Constantly, dude. Like I'm trying to think of big moments, but also moments today, right? I mean, even having you on, like I'm coming in here and like I see Nick's trying to get a show going, like, hey, I'll request to join and whatever. It works or it doesn't work. Either way, I'm good. Seth could only do 2:00 today, and 2:00 is normally when I do my IG live. And so I didn't do my IG live because I was talking to him. And then I had what I thought was half an hour left after. So I went and did an IG live, not realizing that I had 8 minutes before I had to get on my next call. So like, okay, I'll do an IG live for 8 minutes. Like most people would just say, oh, like as soon as they get thrown off their schedule, everything falls apart.
Right.
And as soon as one thing goes wrong, everything falls apart.
Ain't that the truth, man? I mean, that was one of my biggest struggles when I was a kid. In all seriousness, so just like if something was planned, it's like, okay, well, you're going to go stay at your grandparents' house for a week. And I was told on a Sunday, like I would have a fit until I had to go on a Monday. I'm like, why didn't you tell me beforehand? And it was something that I really personally struggled with for a very, very, very long time.
But that's because you were being like the brick wall instead of being like water.
Yeah, I was a brick wall.
Now he's built like a brick wall and he's like water. That's how we roll.
I was built like a brick wall, man. My God, it was, man. I think it took a long time for me to get this way, but it took 36 years. I'm finally at my point where I feel better about myself. Wonder what 36 more years is going to bring me.
Dude,
That'll be
like
yeah.
an explosion of amazingness, dude. 36 double. Like, imagine how much life you've already lived. Double that. Holy cow.
Yeah. Oh man, there's somebody in the comments here saying this is the guy from the Just Woke Up challenge.
Right? That's some hardcore fandom there. That's some good memories. That was a good. I don't know how long I did that for. That was a good. At least a month, huh?
No, it was like you did it for a while, dude.
At least a month. I don't know. My time looking backwards is always wrong, but it was a good chunk of time. And Nick joined me. Alex joined me. Nick had some of the most funny ones. Nick had some hilarious ones. Yeah.
You remember the one I did on the first day of the challenge where I was like totally glazed-eyed?
Yeah. I like it, dude. That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Completely. I think it was verbatim. But it was like, I just woke up. Yep. I'm good. Okay.
and that's it. Like, I did that because people are so consumed about being perfect, especially on Instagram, that it's like, okay, you know what? Now show us when you first woke up, when you've still got the lines on your face, when you like turn on the light and you can't see properly and you're not coherent. Let's see that version. If you can be comfortable enough to record that, then you can record it. Now you're worried about like making a tiny little flub on a video, right? Like, it just gives you permission to release.
Yeah, and honestly itself, I mean, that was one of the best exercises about being comfortable. Hands down, I think that was probably one of the hardest ones because I'm traditionally very limited as it is. You called me out on that several times. And I think it was really good, but that is a really good practice. And I mean, for those who are listening and those who are watching, it is one of the good things. We did just for the ones who don't know what it is, I want to say the Be Like Water challenge, but it's the Just Woke Up challenge.
Well, you got to start a new one. What's the Be Like Water challenge with Nick?
You want me to do
it? Be Like Water with Nick. What's the new Be Like Water challenge?
Okay, yeah, big. Wow. All right, that's you're laying the gauntlet on my shoulders.
Be like water. Be like water. I mean, I think it's even like the best is Be Like Water.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, because something negative happens to you, and most people get crushed by it.
Yeah.
And then it ruins their entire day or week or month. And instead say, no, this is the best. This is the best. Yeah. And that puts you into resourcefulness, which is then being able to adapt, to be like water. Like water, a rock comes in the middle of your path. What do? It just goes around.
Right.
Like it was nothing. Like, I'm still going.
Forms like water too. Man. Wow. All right. What with that, I mean, let's
we got Grant Cardone in the house. Welcome, Grant. We're talking about being like water.
Hi, Mr. Cardone. Wow. Okay. All right, let me get the butterflies out of my stomach then. At least.
Respect to both of you. Appreciate you, Grant.
That's good. That's good. But it really is. So it's a Be Like Water thing is just maybe getting on Instagram right away in the morning. Like, what's the problem? What's in your gut? How are you going to get around it in 15 seconds? What do you?
Sure. It could be morning, or it could just be. I think the best use of it is when you're struggling with something. Like, you're about to get overwhelmed by something. You're about to say, like, you come up with some other excuse for why you can't win.
Okay.
And instead, you find another way.
Yeah, to get around it.
You find another way to get around it. Like, the water keeps flowing.
And that's the story. Because everybody has that every single day.
Yeah, multiple times, dude. Multiple times every day.
Every day. It's that one thing, and then getting it. So it's a good accountability.
Yeah, be like water. Go, do it.
Good way of accountability, too. You see it in my eyes, too. I'm going to run with this, right?
I like it, dude. Listen, I think it's the next thing. It all happened because you were like water and accepted my request to come live on your show.
Of course I'm going to accept you. Of course I'm going to accept you, Evan.
There you go.
Freaking Carmichael, man.
We made this show happen. You got Grant coming on and leaving comments. You got the Be Like Water challenge. Happy Monday night. Let's go.
Okay. It's a Be Like Water challenge. All right. Good. Good. Wow. All right. So that is what we're going to do, folks. So the ones who are listening, the ones who are following me, and the days that you have that moment where you have that feeling in the back of your head, you start making an excuse. We're going to have a hashtag Be Like Water challenge. I have to just remind myself to be able to put this in the notes as well. Hashtag Be Like Water challenge. And when you do that, get on your Instagram story and let's go ahead and do it. So it's a self-accountability for yourself so you can get around whatever that rock is and whatever that problem is. Should we?
There you go.
Should,
He's doing it.
yeah.
He's doing it.
We'll do it. We'll do that. Wow. Okay. And
IG Live with Angel saying, we love Grant, 10X, and Evan, and Nick. There you go. It's the trio. You got the trio.
Angie's definitely been so good to me on all this stuff. So it's the confronting the ego is one of the best self-awareness ever. Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. Absolutely is.
So how's your podcast going, man?
It is going well. There's, the numbers are a little on the low side right now, but it is picking its way up. It's gradually getting better. Right now, I mean, it's the first thing that's great. It's spread out everywhere, almost on every single platform I could put it on. It's on there. So, like the ones that everybody's using. So it's gonna get better and better and better.
So what, you rip the audio from an Instagram Live and turn it into a podcast?
Yes, I have the microphone actually right here.
Oh snap! What about YouTube? What's the YouTube video?
Haven't done a YouTube video.
You don't turn these into YouTube videos?
I have not. No.
You already have a video.
Yeah. And it's on my profile. I know what you're thinking,
dude.
Yeah.
You got to turn these into YouTube videos.
Yeah, you're right.
Are the IGTV videos?
Yeah, they are.
Save them, right?
Yes, they are. They are saved. Yes, they are. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, and I can see it in your eyes too.
Yeah, man. Of course, it's a huge. Somebody's in hashtag Be Like Water challenge. It's a huge opportunity for you, especially the long term. Like this video in a year will still be getting you views, attention, awareness, interest.
You're right.
And then anybody, if you save this to IGTV, whoever, are you saving it to your profile too?
Yes.
You save it to your profile. Okay, but not like the preview to your profile, right?
Right.
Yeah. Anybody who likes it, anybody who, can you see views or just likes? I'm trying to remember now on an IGTV in the stats.
You can see views.
You can see who viewed beyond the preview.
Right.
You should make a video DM to everybody to say, thank you for watching my show.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you doing that?
Yes.
You're not doing that. Are you doing that yet though? You're not doing that. You will do that. Dude, this is how I grew my Instagram. When Nina was shopping at Costco,
right.
I would sit in the car in the parking lot because I hate Costco. I think she's listening. Did you say you agree? You hate Costco?
I hate Costco.
I would sit in the car and I would send video DMs to people who followed me recently on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then when I ran out of people,
yeah,
because I wasn't growing that much at the beginning.
Right.
When I ran out of people, I would do video DMs to people who hearted any of my posts. Just give it a like and said, hey, Susan, thank you for giving me a like on my post. Appreciate you. Happy Sunday. Believe. Next. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, man, thank you for leaving thank you for hearting my IGTV. I wasn't even IGTV at the time, but yeah, you go through. Yeah. And then people they'll say, oh, who's this guy who checked me out, right?
The ones who follow me, and I do that, but I have never done the ones who actually just randomly like it.
But wait, why is it? Hold on. Why is it that they randomly liked it? Maybe they actually liked it with intention.
You're right. Yeah. You're right.
Maybe they said, "Oh, I like that episode." Why does it have to be a random thing?
Yeah.
No, but okay. But how many people are following you on a daily basis?
There's right now, I mean, what, in total or just any?
No, like every day. Like how many video DMs did you do today thanking people for following you?
I did about 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's like turn that to 25 and do 15 likes.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan, thanks for liking my content. Even if it's like a repeat.
Yeah.
Because that stuff means something, right? Like it means a lot. People underestimate. When I said, happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah.
And it wasn't your birthday. Like that means something, right?
Yeah.
That means something. And it takes like 8 seconds to do.
You're right.
Yeah. So somebody Somebody left the likes. Like somebody watched your video. Like how many likes do you get on an average IGTV video?
About 5 or 6.
5 or 6. So that's, and you do what, one a day, one every 2 days?
Yeah, when I get them, yeah.
Great. So that's 5. Even if it's repeats, like even if IG Live with Angela is every day,
Yeah,
giving you a heart,
yeah.
it's a daily DM. Hey Angela, you did it again.
You're gonna do DMs on me to see
You
if
did it again, Angela. I love you. Thank you. Right? It becomes a streak that then they don't want to end. Right? Like if it's only 5 a day, that's totally manageable. If you're getting, 50, 100, 200, then now it starts to get a little bit crazy. But that's how you grow it. Like you build this hardcore fan base of people who want to come back and watch your next thing.
Gotcha. You know, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And this is all stuff we've talked about before too, and it's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all coming back to
You
me.
got to do it, Nick.
Yeah. You're going to be liking my stuff to see me do that to you, aren't you?
Maybe, I don't know, but like I'm here. Like I saw you go live. Like Nick Tabor's going live. Let's just try to drop some love.
All right, Sensei. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Video DMs to everybody who follows you, who likes your content.
Yeah.
Who leaves a comment, right? Up until like 25 a day, and then you can pull back and start doing. Now if you're getting 25 people following you a day, now you're just doing video DMs thanking for the followers. Right?
Gotcha. You're right.
Yeah. Or you go 50 a day, right? I mean, whatever. It's COVID. You're at home. What are you doing?
Nothing.
So respond to people. It's not even cold people. It's not even like you're doing outreach to new people to introduce yourself. All you're doing is showing love to the people who non-randomly gave you some love.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. So, all right, man.
You're getting love. Nina in the house. I like your content, Nick. So authentic.
Yeah.
IG Live with Angela. I'll help. Were you guys? Were you on with Angela today?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. I saw that. I left the comment. The comment as you guys were ending. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
Angela saw it. Okay. Angela said something just as you were ending. Like, no, I want to see them both give the reaction.
I did. It was a little delayed on my side, so when I I was rounding out, then I saw yours like in the last second. I went, wait, and I no. No, I went back and I told my wife, I'm like, okay, Evan Carmichael just commented on a great episode. And I'm like, I missed that one, but I'm glad you're here now.
We made it happen. Now you got 20 bonus minutes. You made it happen.
I'm glad.
Cool, well, this is the Be Like Water episode. Join Nick on the Be Like Water challenge. When something negative is happening to you, when there's an obstacle thrown in your way, when you want to throw away the rest of the day and just start over tomorrow, you say no.
Yeah.
Be like #BeLikeWater challenge. We're gonna go around that rock.
Yeah.
And find another way downstream.
Nice. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be super fun.
You got this, man.
Nina writes in the comments here, I fell asleep 7 p.m. Now I'll be up all night.
Let's go, Nina. Let's
see what you can do. Let's see what you can do to do that here. Let's see. Laura Cobb right here. Evan, I want to see your major motion documentary.
All right. Nick Tabor is going to play Evan Carmichael in the movie.
All I got to do is shave the
You just got to shave the beard. You got to get some contacts on. There we go.
Really?
There we go. It's happening. It's happening.
Be prepared. I'm going to tag you in a few things when I do.
Let's go. Cool, man. All right. I'm going to head out. Appreciate the love, man. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
All right. Ciao. Believe. Be Like Water challenge, guys. Let's go.
All right. Bye, buddy. All right, now, so that was kind of fun. So we're going to have this Be Like Water challenge. This is going to be a great thing. This is also great bonus content for the podcast, too. All right, so we have more there. Brian, come on, man. Let's go. Let's get you on here while there's people. I know there's people watching, but let's go ahead and dig a little deeper into what does Be Like Water mean and why are we a part of all this? Come on, man. Come on, buddy. Let's see. All right, man. Come on, Brian. Come on in. All right.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I can hear you.
Okay, good, man. Good.
Can you
How are
hear
we?
me? Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Good. So, for those of y'all who do not know, this is Brian. Brian is one of my clients, one of my great friends. We're going to dig a little deeper into what actually is Be Like Water. I don't know how long we're going to do that. I'm not seeing you on
Okay.
this, but we'll kind of dig what we can. But for those who are watching, you can go ahead and put some comments in the chat as well. For Be Like Water, what is your first thoughts when you first heard about it?
Be like, well, I don't know. I think I've just the way I think I just like the way Bruce Lee just talks about it, and I think I like the like obviously like I've talked to you about the Karate Kid and just
Yeah.
seeing like how
Hang on. There we go. All right. So we might have lost you a bit here. Hey, there we go. Okay, good. Now we got you here. Okay.
yeah,
Note to myself, a little editing will need to be done at this point, but
yeah.
that's
Sorry about that.
no, that's all right. It's just Insta doing its thing. So we have the Be Like Water. Go ahead. You tell me. What does it mean to you?
Um, to me, it means just basically to like let go of all your kind of let go, just kind of just like go with the flow more, and just basically to just I don't know, kind of just go with the flow and find another way to do things, like Evan was saying.
Yeah. I mean, that
But also,
definitely.
yeah.
Let's go with a direct quote exactly with what it says, and let's pick this apart, right? So
Okay.
Bruce Lee says, for those of you who do not know Bruce Lee, shame on you. You need to know who he is immediately. I mean, Bruce Lee is the one single man who has formed the way that America has seen the martial arts over the past 100 years. Really, it was solely himself who did it. Trained by a man called Ip Man, and came over here and just really rocked it, and really just, if you have heard of martial arts or heard of anything, you need to thank Bruce Lee for it. So Bruce Lee's direct quote is, "Be like water. Be like water, my friend. A calm, flexible mind that can adapt to any situation. An empty, open mind is like water. Be like water, such as a calm, flexible mind would be open and flow with circumstances, respond to accordingly, that we do not lose control but redefine it." And then he goes further into it. The Be like water making through the cracks. Oops, wrong one here. Empty your mind and be formless, shaped like water. When you put water into the cup, it becomes the cup. And when we let water flow, it can flow or it can crash. My God, I think I talked about it. I said it earlier. When I was a kid, I was not there, and I think Evan said it perfectly. I was a brick wall. I was absolutely a brick wall when I was a kid. I did not know how to flow, but I did not know how to flow, how to do it, literally how to go with the flow. Why don't we think? I mean, somebody in the comments has probably got to feel that, but like you could probably tell, being a little kid, why I probably didn't do so well with this. What do you think, Brad?
Well, I know when I was a kid, I probably didn't do so well with it either. But I guess maybe because I don't know, it's just a guess. But maybe just because when you're growing up, you don't really you kind of expect things to be nothing expect to be perfect. But I guess you kind of grow up with uh, uh, a different like it's almost like you're not sure how to. I don't know. It's like you just want to like kind of do your best, rather than doing your best. It's almost like you want to do good. It's like you kind of like you don't really embrace, like you don't really. I don't know. You kind of. I think it's just more about the effort. I think.
Yes. As kids, we don't communicate.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
As
That actually makes more sense. Yeah.
we don't express ourselves in the right way because our world is very, very rigid.
Okay.
This is how we go to bed. This is the time we get up. We have to go to school. We have to do certain things. But we don't break that. We got to break that when we're adults.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you
Yeah.
think? And how can we handle that? So like, I'm issuing the Be Like Water challenge to you. What can you do right now?
Um, well, I guess I guess all of us really, we can all just kind of push ourselves through whatever it is that makes us anxious or feel afraid or whatever, and just take little small steps, just kind of like pushing yourself, and also maybe also kind of like internally, because I think a lot of it's internal, like with the anxiety. You just kind of have to like slow it down and try to like, yeah, basically just like I was saying, just small steps.
Beautiful. Beautiful, man. You got it. You got it, man. The small steps, because anxiety in general really leads to absolutely just trying to take on too much all at once.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, 'cause that's something I've had. I had trouble with that when I was a kid too.
Yeah,
Also,
man. Working on it.
like you were saying.
We've been working on
Yeah.
it, doing little
Yeah.
things, right? Like every time you get to the gym, every time you go ahead and do that, to make yourself lift a little bit more, a little heavier object every single day has made you succeed.
True.
Think about yourself like 2.5 years ago and who you are now. And you know why I'm saying 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not because of me.
Oh, yeah.
It's not because of me. It's because of that. So, like, what has changed? How have you learned to flow?
Oh, I mean,
I know I'm putting you
I
on,
guess,
bro.
no, that's okay. I guess I've just learned to like even like this, just kind of at least just change the perception in my head of like why I'm doing things. And like just remember, like, it doesn't matter if you mess up, you just gotta keep on moving forward. And like even it doesn't matter if you even embarrass yourself or anything, because it's really not about whether you're embarrassing yourself. Like this for me is tough because I don't like to be seen on camera.
Yeah.
Even actually, I don't see myself on camera right now though, so it's actually helpful. but it's still just you got to push through it and just yeah.
So, can we just hit the love button right there for Brian for making it a little step here? Let's hit the love button there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. People are rooting you on, bro. People are rooting you on.
Yeah, that's true too. Because sometimes when you have anxiety too, you almost forget. Sometimes like it's almost like you kind of get stuck in your own head. At least for me, anyway. Maybe it's just me. Probably not. But sometimes you just get stuck in your own head and you kind of think it's. I think maybe that's why sometimes it's easy for sometimes people to just kind of get stuck and kind of get very depressed.
Yeah.
So.
What do you like? I mean, if you're really depressed or if you're doing that, like you can't really go through the Be Like Water concept. You can't get around it. Why do you think that is? No wrong answer here.
I guess possibly maybe you just need to get to the point of like to rock bottom, I guess, or maybe you just need to like I don't know, or maybe you're trying too hard. I don't know.
When the water's flowing down and you look at the rock, imagine if you're flowing down and all of a sudden you see like there's a big rock in front of you. The perspective is always different, right? You get close, you're like, oh, okay, it really isn't that bad, and you start seeing other things. But when you're way back here and you start heading towards your object, all of a sudden it seems like it's big, right? It seems like, oh my God, what am I going to do? That's where it is, right? So the concept really with Be Like Water itself is to be able to do that, to take form of the situation, really is try to do your best in that given moment. Because no one's going to judge you. Really. No one's going to judge you but yourself. In reality, like it is with business, or it is with something like businesses that I'm having an issue with right now. You know, even where I'm doing, you know, on to let the listeners in on some of the things I've talked about on a couple other episodes. But I'm looking for a new day job right now. You know, I'm in between things and just looking at it, and so I've been getting rejections on jobs that I thought I was extremely qualified for. Like, oh, you're good, great, and we're gonna go another direction and find you. But you gotta look at the perception. In reality, my perception is it's just not gonna work. But there's something that we'll do better. Financially, we're okay, but we need to do something else, right? You know, we need something else to figure out another way around it. And a lot of business owners fail on that very same reason.
Oh.
On that absolute very, very same reason, they fail all the time. Because they look at it and they go, oh my God, this is too much. But let's break it down. What can we do? No, you're not. What can we do here?
Yeah.
I'm challenging you because I know you know the answer.
Okay.
What can
Oh, can I? Oh, okay. Well, like, what can I do?
Yeah.
All right. Like, as far as, I don't know. I guess just, I guess just basically just, I don't know, just like, you know, the kind of like what I was saying about this, just kind of just learning to go with the flow and just trying to do things that you want to do, but not to let your anxiety stop you, or social anxiety, or whatever it is, and just to kind of like, kind of maybe not necessarily set your goal on the destination, just kind of like, I mean, I guess it's good to see the destination, like you were saying about seeing like the island from, if you're on a boat,
Right.
and like you can see it from afar, but just to kind of stay focused on what you're, I guess.
Exactly.
Like the progress.
Right. You're exactly right. The destination is going to happen, but if you spend so much time thinking about the destination, you're going to miss the journey.
Yeah.
About it, and it really is, if you flow and you find a way to do the Be Like Water, and for those who are going to do the Be Like Water challenge, it really is finding a way to be sure that we take care of ourselves, like we take care of ourselves along the way, right? And that's the Be Like Water, is to adapt.
Yeah.
It's not there, oh my God, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, you know, let's adapt accordingly, let's figure it out, because relentlessly we're going to reach our goal. And that's the way we've always been.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's where we are. So at this point, I mean, it's kind of easy to talk about Be Like Water, but there is actually, Brian, thank you for sending this. I'm going to include in the show notes the trailer for 30 for 30 Be Like Water.
Yeah,
it was actually really good. About a minute and a half to check it out. It is something to dig and figure out. And again, if you do not know Bruce Lee, shame on you. You figure this out. Y'all, if y'all listening, you should figure this out right now. What we're going to do, the challenge for everyone, as mentioned before, is we're going to do the Be Like Water challenge. If you have the hashtag Be Like Water challenge here, is when you have that moment of doubt, or when you have something, is to get on your Instagram and let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to do this myself. I commit to it. Is to do something with this challenge and say, okay, this is the problem, but here's what I'm going to do. So, for instance, for me, I'm really super scared to get up and go to the gym because there's so many people there. But you know what? I got my mask. I'm going to make sure I stay away from people. I'm going to do a good job and have my headphones on. That's 12 seconds. And when you commit to the world, Brian, back me up here. When you commit to the world that you're going to do something, you are more likely to go ahead and do it than rather if you just say it to yourself.
that is true. Yeah, no, it does help, like when you have like a supporting a group of people that like will, I don't know,
Yeah.
kind of boost you up, I guess.
Damn right. You damn right. It's what it is. It's what it is. So, like, Daniel LaRusso would not have won the tournament if he didn't have Miyagi.
Oh, true. No, you wouldn't. Yeah,
The tournament,
because he didn't know.
they did.
Yeah, he didn't really know karate as well.
Yeah,
He didn't believe in himself either, I guess.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. So, we're going to wrap up with this episode of Honest Fitness Talk. Brian, plug your podcast away because we're a part of the same family, please.
I'm. You can feel free to follow Historic Pinstripes, Historic Pinstripe Show. But we do. But the goal of the Historic Pinstripe Show is to preserve the rich history and tradition of the New York Yankees. Basically, I just talk about Yankee history, and I just have different topics. I've been going through the top fives of all the Yankees at each position. Now I'm going to the next one's going to be on the Yankee Dream Team. The last one I just put up was on the all-time Yankee roster. But you can feel free to suggest like different shows, or if you know any Yankee fans, just send feel free to tell them about it, or baseball fans, because I like to talk about baseball and the Yankees, and that's just something I've always really enjoyed. So.
Extremely persuasive too, folks. I gotta tell you, because you got this hard Red Sox fan to watch a damn Yankee team get on the show too. He did quite well. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna like this." And I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. You know, I'm much appreciative, and we got to have you on the other cast very, very soon.
Sure.
Very soon. So. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Remember, we have the Be Like Water Challenge. And just remember, we are a part of the 4041 media family here at Honest Fitness Talk. We have a follower from Massachusetts elite of podcasts and streamers and YouTubers who are just awesome and really, really want to be a part of everything that you do. So go ahead to 4041 Media and check all that out to see Movie Theater Time Machine, show I'm on, Free Your Geek, Psych Your Crime, and many, many, many more. Also, I watched What? By our friends Dan and Jocelyn, too. All right, and have yourself an amazing day. As always, we climb, and you have yourself a great one. And thank you for being part of the wonderful Honest family. Man, dude, this one was unexpectedly fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it was, yeah. Thank you again for having me on, too.
Oh, my pleasure always, my man, always.
Sorry about the late. I didn't mean to get back to you so late, but thanks for able to do it.
We good. So at least we want to do this, and also the unexpected guest was also a nice pleasure too. So
yeah. Oh yeah, Evan. Yeah. That was cool too. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's always good to see his thoughts and other people's thoughts on it too. Because I didn't really know a whole lot about Bruce Lee, really until I started watching the Karate Kid, and then obviously you started, obviously, because you know a lot about Bruce Lee. So he's a very interesting guy to learn about.
Yeah, very much so, man. Very much so. All right, dude. So I'll see you in the gym. Where we're doing 11 tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Yep.
All right, my man. All right, dude. I will see you tomorrow right at 11 o'clock. I'll let you know where I am. I'll probably be in the gym for a few hours beforehand anyway.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. And everybody watching, thank you so much for joining us today, and you have yourself an amazing one. Leave comments, leave little likes, DM me whenever you want. Have yourself a great day, folks.